Hey everybody, Tom Carnell here. Carnell Knowledge, a show I do here on YouTube where I recommend and review a bunch of movies and books and records and stuff like that. Today I've got a cool flick for you. It was a part of a series. It is called Gyeongsi Sen Sang, aka Mr. Vampire from 1985. It's directed by Ricky Lau. It stars Chin Ying Lam, who I talked about a few days ago in The Prodigal Son. Sin Ho Chin, who is in the Jet Li film Fist of Legend. Ricky Hugh, Moon Lee, and it's about a guy who is a sort of a town wizard, and him and his underlings who deal with certain outbreaks of certain monsters, specifically something called a Jiangshi, which also is known as the Chinese hopping vampires. In China, vampires don't skulk around like Christopher Lee or whoever. They hop, and that's part of their punishment, I guess is a good word. But they can be subdued with inscriptions on paper pasted to their head. There's a whole mythology to it. This started a whole wave of them that lasted roughly between 1985 to 1990. The film is produced by the great Sammo Hung, who is rumored to have directed a bunch of this. It's kind of more comedy than kung fu, but it's awesome. Ricky Lau ended up directing 5 Mr. Vampire films, despite what I just said. So it helps a little bit to know the rules for Chinese vampires, but the film brings you up to speed pretty quickly. And if you just kind of go with it, you'll have a lot of laughs. There is some comedy of manner stuff here, but once we get down to the meat of the film, it all goes down pretty effectively. This is not to be taken seriously at all. They're outright comedies, so just sit back, smoke them if you got them, and just enjoy. They're okay for kids. They can get a little spooky at times, but they're so silly and so ridiculous that they'll roll with it. Trust me. I love these films. I watch them probably once a year, give or take, and they're absolutely fantastic. You can find them, I believe they're all available on the Criterion channel, but don't quote me on that. So check them out. And while you're checking things out, check out my channel. Lots of reviews, lots of shorts like this. I just dropped a James Bond special for the weekend, and I'm doing this stuff all the time. So go ahead and check that out. And until I see you next time, I'll see you at the movies.